start with baby girl names. Hi friends, I'm Amy Sylvester. Thanks for stopping by. If you've been following along, you know this, but if you're new, our family is in the adoption process and we've been matched, and we're so excited about that. And so we are doing all the things you do when you're planning to grow your family, or if you're pregnant, or if you are in the adoption process. We are in that same process with you. So we're doing all the things like getting the clothes and diapers and we need to get one of those things that like you carry the baby. We had one for our son Graham, but that was 5 years ago, and we've moved so much I don't even know where it is at this point. So we're just trying to get ready for this baby. And with that comes baby names. And because our first son is 5, so we've been doing name lists for a long time. And I wanted to share with you some of our favorite names. Some of these are on our short list for what we are going to consider to name this baby. And some of them are just like ones we like, but probably won't use, it doesn't fit or whatever. So I thought I would just share with you all the names that have come up over the years and even more recently that we have really loved. And today I'm going to start with baby girl names. And we are going to reveal the gender of the baby. But honestly, these names are so important to us because with adoption, and if you follow our journey, you know that we are doing everything in our life to plan to adopt this little baby. But we also know that it's not final till it's final, and everything is signed, and all the things that are supposed to be completed means that this baby will be in our home forever. So regardless of the gender of this baby, we are holding all of these names very tightly to us. So today, like I said, I'm going to start with baby girl names, and then I will do a follow-up with baby boy names. And I would love to know any of your favorite names, or chime in, and maybe I can convince Corey, because that's the other thing is I have some really good names, but we got to both agree on this thing. So I'll share with you all of my favorites, even though he has already vetoed a lot of them, like the Friends episode, veto. There you go. All right, so here we go. We're going to jump right in. I will say that for some reason, baby girl names come more easily for me. I don't know. I think I've had a few too that I've held on for years and years, and I will say this list is shorter than our boy list, not because of anything in particular other than I just really like these names and I don't feel like I need a ton more options, but if you have a good one, I'll take it. All right, so here goes. And this will make my mom really happy because she loves this name, and the name is Madison. And I know that's not earth-shattering or new, but it is a name that I really like, and it's a little throwback to my New York days with Madison Avenue, so I like that name a lot. So Madison. So do you like it? Do you know a Madison? I love that you could do Maddie, and I love nicknames, so that's why it's not one on my list. My second one is similar sounding with Addison, and I just think it's super cute thinking about a little girl named Addison, and it like Addie, I don't know. And again, I think that's pretty trendy, and it's even been trendy for quite some time, but I don't know, I really like it. Addison. Yeah, Addison Sylvester. Sounds sharp, right? My third name, and I feel like I'm divulging a secret when I share this name with you, because it's been something that we've kind of kept in our hearts, but I'll divulge it today because we're getting closer to adopting, and we either are or aren't going to use it. So here you go. It's the name Joy. And again, have you heard that name? Yes, of course you have, but we've liked it paired with a couple other names as a middle name for several reasons. My dad's name is Joe. You got the Joy, I don't know, J-O-J-O. And then also you've got, you could spell it the French way, and I feel really excited about that. So it's J-O-I-E if you are wanting to do it the Frenchy way and do it joie, but we would still probably say joy. So that is like something I feel like I'm kind of giving a piece of my heart when I share that name with you. My next name is very near and dear to my heart, and it's a gender neutral name, and I think it's on my boy list too because I like it so much. It's named after my grandfather, he was an awesome man, and like I always think of him as like a pillar or an anchor in my life, and his name was Avery. And again, I think that's a pretty common name. We had it like planned out that if Graham were going to be a girl, his name was going to be Avery. And we didn't find out until he was born. And so we had a boy name and a girl name, and he got the boy one. So, but Avery, I love that name. I think it goes well with a lot of middle names, and it's just a sharp name. And I love gender neutral names for whatever reason. They just, I don't know. I feel like they feel strong, and I feel like Avery is strong for a guy and a girl, and it's a pretty name. So, Avery. My next one, again, it's not like new, but Grace. And again, this is probably one of our ones that we would have chosen as a middle name. Like we threw around for a little while, Avery Grace or Avery Joy. And, you know, those are still options for us. And so I feel like I have some friends, and we all said if we had girls that their middle names would be Grace. But so far I haven't gotten myself a girl. So it's on the list, and we really like it. And then this is another one, just like with Joy, I feel like I'm like sharing a little bit of my like heart with you, because these are like top short list possible use. These are really names we love. And one, it's Isabel or Isabella. And that actually came from my husband, from Corey. He actually came up with that one, and he teases me that I named our boys, but we named them together. But you know how that conversation goes. He thinks I had more pull, and so he's like, this is our third child, I get more weigh in. But when he came to me with Isabella, I was like, oh, I really love it. And again, I know it's not extremely new or anything, but I feel like it's just really beautiful. And Bella means beautiful, or belle in French. And so I just love it. And we have talked about, you know, maybe doing Isabella Grace or Isabella Joy. And I was like, we need some beautiful grace and beautiful joy in our life after losing our son and all the things that we've been through. So that's the short list right there. We love that name. And then another name that my mom threw out to me a long time ago that it feels a little southern is Savannah, and I actually have family who used that name, and I do really, really like it, and I think it, you know, you could even think about it being like the Savannah of Africa or the South. I don't know, it feels very southern to me as a southerner, but I do like the name Savannah. I'm like, other than like Savvy or like, I'm always thinking of like, what's the nickname? Because like to say Savannah to a 2-year-old feels like a really big name, but it probably works. I just think it's super cute. Okay, my next one is very connected to me because of my my middle name is Alexander, my maiden name, and so that this is obviously gonna have to be on my list is Alexandria. And again, some of my family have used that. Like a lot of people have passed down Alexander or Alexandria, or, you know, it's been used, but it's not off of our list because I love names that connect the child to roots and family and history, or to a person that we respect, like my grandfather, or like Graham is named after Billy Graham, and that is very intentional. And so his middle name is Drake after my grandfather, who we love so much, and so that was his last name. So it's just a lot of reasons why we choose these names. Some it's because we like the name of it, we like the meaning, or we like how it sounds, but also I want our children to feel very tied to the history or to a person to like esteem. Okay, the next one is this is simply because I like it. There's not a tie to our family or like our history or ancestors or anything. It's Harper, and I just think it sounds like a really sharp name. It's unique enough yet used enough that it's not too foreign. Kind of like Graham and Hudson. Like those names are you're not like, oh, how do I spell that? Or, oh, how, like, is that, it's not weird, but it's not so common that it's like everybody's got that name. Although, since we did use the name Hudson, I swear it's everywhere. But that's maybe because I miss him and I want to hear it and I look for it and hear it. So, but anyway, so that name is Harper, and I like the sound of it. So I have 2 names left for you. And we used this one for Hudson's middle name because it's another gender neutral one that I really, really like. And the name is Taylor. And there are a lot of reasons I love this name. My mentor's last name is Taylor, and she has heavily influenced who I am and taught me so much. And so to honor her, we named Hudson Taylor after the missionary to China. But I love that name, that it works for baby boys and baby girls. And I love how it sounds. I love Taylor Sylvester, sounds awesome to me. So we'll see, but that's definitely like way up on my list of using that name. It's because it's a connection to Hudson. He can never be replaced. It's impossible. But it is a way to just kind of like nudge, like if it's a little girl, to be like your big brother, you are wearing his name or a part of his name. So anyway, that's why we love that name. And the last one is Caroline, and I absolutely love Caroline. It feels a little bit old world, a little bit I don't know, I just really like it. And it's probably because I'm from North Carolina, and it's like it's a, you know, a little wink to where I'm from. And I just think it sounds so cute. Caroline, I don't know, I think it's a super cute name. So that is my baby girl name list. And I hope that you were a little bit inspired to, if you're looking to name, whether you are pregnant or whether you're also in the adoption journey, maybe I give you a few suggestions. Like I said, we love a lot of these names, but I'm not opposed to hearing your choices. Or maybe you have something you like, but it's probably not going to work, or your husband won't let you use it. Okay. But if you have a name that you would like to share with me, I would love to hear your list of baby girl names. So will you share them below and subscribe, because we're giving this list because we are truly considering naming our child, who we are matched with and is going to be born really soon. And we want you to see the whole journey. Hi, what's your name?
Graham.
And how old are you?
4.5.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why are you such a big boy in this size bed?
Because I'm doing a video.
And who's this bed for?
A baby.
It's for whose baby?
Our baby.
Our baby?
Yeah.
When are we going to get this baby?
We don't know. Maybe soon.
Maybe soon?
Yeah.
Where's this baby? Are we going to adopt a baby?
Yeah, we're going to adopt a baby.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Feels kind of good.
Feels kind of good?
Yeah.
Are you excited?
I'm excited to have a new baby.
To have a new baby?
Yeah.
Yeah, us too, buddy.
Yeah. No, blah, blah. Bye-bye.
Gonna be a big brother again?
Yeah.
That's so fun. That's so fun, you're gonna be a big brother.
Yeah. Subscribe to the big red button down below, or subscribe to the big red link button if you want to see more of my channels. Bye.